Every man carries a private world in his head, full of thoughts he rarely shares. To understand men, we must step into that hidden world and listen differently. On the surface, men appear confident, but beneath, uncertainty often speaks louder. Society teaches men to be strong, yet strength sometimes hides silent battles. A man's silence is not emptiness, it's often a shield.
He notices that sometimes staying quiet helps him blend into the background. So he masters the art of saying less, even when his heart is heavy.
Many men carry pressure to perform, succeed, and protect without asking for help. This weight builds, creating quiet stress that few around him ever notice.
What he never says. Sometimes he doubts his own worth.
He may wrestle with questions of identity, but keeps them behind closed doors.
Often, he fears failure more than he fears pain. He compares himself constantly, yet rarely admits it. Even when faced with choices, he struggles to pick a direction.
In his mind, the pressure to always succeed weighs more than the desire to try. The fear of not meeting expectations is louder than his desire to try.
The desire to be enough for others often drowns out the need to be enough for himself.
The fear of disappointing others can make him feel like he's failing before he even tries.
At times, he wonders if his best will ever feel like enough.
The fear of disappointing others leads him to avoid the very thing he desires most.
The fear of being judged keeps him trapped in a cycle of inaction.
The fear of failure is so overwhelming, he can't even bring himself to begin. The longer he waits, the heavier the weight of inaction becomes. The longer he waits, the more the fear of starting becomes the greatest obstacle.
Even the smallest step forward feels like a monumental task, weighed down by doubt. He's stuck in a loop, endlessly doubting himself without ever moving forward.
He's trapped in his own mind, unable to break free from the constant cycle of doubt and fear. The longer he stays trapped in his own mind, the further he drifts away from the person he wants to become. The longer he stays in this cycle, the more he loses touch with his true potential. The more he doubts himself, the further he drifts from his true potential. The more he struggles to escape his doubts, the deeper he sinks into his own mind. Every attempt to escape only pulls him deeper into the darkness of his mind. In his mind, the struggle to break free seems endless, and the light feels more distant every day. But even in the darkest moments, a flicker of hope remains, urging him to move forward.
With the spark of hope inside him, he takes the first step toward the light. With each step, the path becomes clearer and the light grows brighter. With each step, he leaves the past behind and steps into a future of possibilities.
With each step, he realizes that the power to change was within him all along.